Quoi de neuf tout le monde, welcome to this video on le futur proche, which in English is known as the near future tense. This is a really simple tense that will allow you to start talking about things in the future without going straight into le futur simple, which despite its name is significantly more complex. So how do we use the near future tense? Well, as the name suggests, it's used to talk about near future actions. The best translation for this in English is I am going to play. Now if we look at the structure of this, we'll see that we've got the present tense of to go, followed by an infinitive, to play. And the wonderful thing about this tense is that in French we do the same thing. We take the present tense of aller, which of course means to go, and then put an infinitive on the end, and that is it. So clearly, in order to be good at this tense, you need to know your present tense of aller really well. So I have a separate video on aller if you want to look at all the different conjugations of that, but first of all let's just remind ourselves of the present tense of aller. We have je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on va, nous allons, vous allez, and ils, elles vont. If you've got that down, then you're halfway there. All you need is an infinitive, and let's face it, you can pull an infinitive out of a dictionary and do nothing to it and still get this right. So let's go straight in with some examples. I am going to play. I am going is je vais. Remember, je vais is I go and I am going. There's no difference between the two in French. In fact, if you try to translate I am going directly, you'd probably end up with je suis allé, which actually sounds like I went. So you have to be very careful. And then we need an infinitive to play, which is jouer. Je vais jouer. So for example, you could say je vais jouer au golf avec mes amis. I'm going to play golf with my friends. How about she is going to finish? She is going, elle va, to finish, finir. Elle va finir ses devoirs ce soir. She's going to finish her homework this evening. We are going to wait. We are going is nous allons. To wait is attendre. Nous allons attendre. We are going to wait. Nous allons attendre le bus. We're going to wait for the bus. And that really is it. The near future is a wonderful tense to use, and it's used very, very often in French. So you're not just taking a shortcut here, you're learning really how to speak like a French person. If you want to learn some other tenses and other things about verbs, you can click on my verbs playlist. If you're unsure of where to go to next, I would suggest learning l'imparfait, the imperfect. I do suggest at some point that you learn the futur simple, the simple future, because you know it's not possible to completely rely on the near future, but for now this one will do. It'll keep you going for a while. Next up I would go for the imperfect, but of course you can choose whichever tense or video you want. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please do let me know, and until next time, à bientôt.